This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Greg writes in, would a healthy 25-year-old Arn have wrestled at Wrestlemania this year, or would he have stayed home?
No, I would have wrestled. You know, remember, I'm the guy that said he didn't know you could say no.
Right.
And I still don't know that. When I work for an employer and they say, this is what I would like you to do, especially in the wrestling industry where everything is subjective. Anybody can look at the same anything in the wrestling business. Two people sitting there side by side and have two different opinions of it. So when I am at one thing that's always been crystal clear, the guy that sends my check to my house and takes care of my family, that's the guy that I'm going to do exactly what he says, because it's the greatest place on earth, the greatest industry on earth to make a living. I'm very thankful to be a part of it. And all I can say is yes, because God knows I've had some really stupid things over the years suggested to me. And I came to a point where you could make that decision in my head. Okay, am I going to do this, which I really don't think is the right thing to do? And 10 out of 10 times I went ahead and did it. And the next day it wasn't that big a deal as it was the night before when presented. So I'll just always do what's asked of me. That's it.
But without further ado, let's get into the questions. Mike Whitaker wants to know, was there ever a storyline for you to turn on Rick and join the NWO? And if presented with such a storyline, would you have done it?
Well, you can't say you wouldn't have done it if it would have been told to me, this is what we're going to do. Had I had my druthers, just wasn't a good fit. I don't think anybody would have bought it. My heart wouldn't have been in it. It just don't think it would have flown.
Interesting question here from Jared Robertson that I don't think we've ever really touched on, at least from your perspective. What did you think about Starrcade moving from Thanksgiving to Christmas? And do you think it was just to get away from the Survivor Series?
Who knows what their reasoning was? It just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know, and that company, you see so much of that, fixing things that aren't broke. You know, Starrcade is Greensboro, Starrcade is Thanksgiving, and that's it. There's no reason to mess with that. And they went back as a company and ran Greensboro and ran Starrcade for the first time, and they saw the response they got. Should have told them something.
Yeah, they should have.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.